I am so in love with Sky that if I was selector, I'm picking him in all formats, in Test as well as ODIs too. Are you? And if right now there are our selection panel is also not 5. Ever since Chetan Sharma you've not got the 5th selector.
Yes.
You got 4 selectors, and it's just so happens that we have 4 selectors sitting today. Okay, let's say we're picking the Test team right now. Okay.
The WTC team?
No.
Yeah.
For even the next cycle.
You're not looking at
Okay,
many tests, no, anyway.
let's say after WTC now. Okay?
Which will be, I don't know, which
Let's
test.
say
July.
Let's say KL Rahul is available. KL Rahul is available. Shreyas Iyer is available. And rest of the players whatever they are. Are you picking Surya Kumar Yadav in your squad?
Yes.
In Test first.
Yes.
So one selector has come with me. I'm one selector, 2 selector.
Test.
Now, if one more comes, then you know.
Test no for me.
Test no.
No.
No for me as well.
Ooh, it's
Oh no.
Usually the captain vote and coach would be there, somewhere they could have come in. But since the captain is now busy right now, otherwise I called him, he has to go and collect the, the award ceremony, the prize for the winning captain and all of that. And he has to then give an interview. So unfortunately I can't call him. So
Your dear friend.
So we are a bit stuck as to who. Okay, we'll come back to that. Maybe we'll have another poll.
No, we should have, let's say, arguments on that also as to why he fits for you or why he doesn't, let's say, fit.
Gargi, you want to go first? Why he fits for you?
Sure. I mean, how many test matches has Surya Kumar played so far?
Just one.
Just one. And you're basing his whole performance off of that one test match? And you're saying, no, we can't play him anymore. Have you seen him perform in ODIs and T20s? I mean, you have to give him time. That's it. You have to give him time.
My argument in favor of Surya Kumar Yadav is that yes, the world has seen him in white ball cricket. That is either ODI or T20s. His records aside in both formats. But people forget that he is a product of red ball cricket. He's played a lot of red ball cricket. By the way, because you don't see a lot of it, and majority of the comments I'm getting is like, no. He is not technically adept at playing red ball cricket. He won't survive. You should see how many 4-day matches he's played. By the way, if you don't remember, he was made captain of Mumbai. By the way, to be made captain of Mumbai at Ranji level, we know how tough it is. You have to really be good in your skill level in that format to be given that captaincy. Yes, the captaincy didn't really turn out the way he wanted to. And Mumbai didn't have a great time. That's another matter. But I'm saying he is a product of red ball cricket. He's played all along. And if you speak to people in the cricketing circle there as well, he has the temperament and the technique to play that. Just because he innovates now and plays those strokes that you were so used to seeing in T20 does not in any way take away from the fact that he can play red ball cricket. And the best example is, again, not comparing, but people are comparing them in T20, which is AB de Villiers and him. But AB found a way to be successful in Test cricket as well. Yeah. So nothing suggests. Yes, if he gets enough chances and he doesn't do well, take a call on him. As far as his ODI is concerned, or should I wait for when we pick the ODI team?
Yeah.
Pick the ODI team.
No, okay, finish why you've not got him in Test. Come on.
So
I've told you I
don't have.
Said.
It's not got to do with the fact that we've just had him play one Test match. It's to do with what he's recently done in red ball cricket. And there's been other players who've done better than him in red ball cricket.
But that's because they're getting chances. He's not getting a chance.
And
none of those guys have a time to go because you're playing active.
I was saying domestic cricket as well.
Where is a white ball player right now, a regular that he is, where is the time for him to go play?
That's true. Which is why, let's say you saw him play in Australia while the red ball season was still on, the domestic season.
People like Ajinkya and Chitteshwar, when they were out, they could go back because they were not regular in white ball cricket.
True.
Yeah.
For a white ball cricketer to go back is very
But given, let's say, and the 3 formats are all about different temperaments as well. Given what I've seen from Surya Kumar Yadav in white ball cricket, it doesn't give me enough confidence right now to push him into red ball cricket, given that he's not been playing a lot of domestic red ball cricket either. So basis, and there are other, it's not like, I really have to run here and there or from pillar to post looking for a middle order batter. I do have other options at hand as well. Players who have been performing in the domestic circuit. Let's not forget somebody like a Sarfaraz Khan has still not gotten his due. So there are other batters who've been doing well in the domestic circuit, and as far as the strike rate isn't a concern in the format, Surya Kumar Yadav's USP for me is the way he operates as a strike rate. That's not my concern in Test match cricket, and that's why I think I have other alternatives, and I need not
Who are your other
necessarily.
alternatives? You're struggling to get players now. Yeah, one player. You are in a situation where you are even looking as a KL Rahul to come and bat in the middle order. Your other alternative was Shreyas Iyer, who would have played, but then you have issues with him playing overseas condition. Which as far as people say that yes, he's getting runs in Ranji Trophy, may not succeed in international. So I'm saying,
But
it's not that your cupboard is full. Like you got so much talent.
But somebody
I'm
who's
saying a
getting
talent like Sky, the batting talent like Sky.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be such a travesty, it'll be such a waste if this talent does not at least get the chance to showcase that. If he doesn't, that's another thing. But it'll never come back. All I'm saying is that if 3, 4, 5 years he doesn't play, this will never come back. You'll never have the chance to see it, what magic he could have done. For all you know, he could do magic. And you had evidence of it in white ball cricket, but you never saw it in test ball. Maybe, again, that's...
But again, so what I have, let's say, whatever I've been able to see and learn from the limited white ball cricket and the longer format of the two white ball cricket formats that I've seen, I think it won't be justified, let's say, to rush him in and give him that long rope in test match cricket, because you've got other players who've been grinding it out, I feel, and I don't need runs to come in at quick pace, so I'm ready to give it.
Maybe he may not play with quick
pace. But again, it's about temper.
I mean, the guy who can think 3 shots in white ball cricket can surely think of 1 shot in red ball for that ball.
But again,
I'll play that 1 shot. I don't have
like every format is about temperament. I didn't see with a longer format. I didn't see him have that temperament. Let's say. So for a format which spreads across 5 days, I'm not too sure at the moment.
Selector from the south.
Okay, so basically you got 2 backups in the form of KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer. Yes, they are injured. They are not in the fray at this point in time because it will take them a long recovery period. The main reason when you looked at why was Ajinkya Rahane slotted in the WTC? Because of past experience. Are we guilty of mixing formats up? Because as we have done in the past, maybe a great T20 or an IPL, this thing, okay, fast track him into ODIs or tests. It's happened in the past, isn't it? I think we are guilty of mixing up formats yet again.
But for a good batsman, what's a mixing of format? Well, if Rohit Sharma is good, wouldn't you play him and all?
But then when is it ever right?
What's wrong?
But
what's wrong?
I'll take Shubman Gill's example.
If Virat Kohli was in prime form, wasn't he playing all format? Why? What was wrong? Maybe mixing format. He was outstanding in white ball cricket, by the way. Right, but there's no way that you wouldn't have that form in Test match cricket, or Shreyas Iyer for that matter.
But I think with the likes of Virat, Rohit,
now you've gone ulta on Ajinkya Rahane also, who's considered a red ball player. Now you saying make him play white ball cricket. So I'm saying the formats do get mixed. A star batter is a star batter is a star batter.
Because
Gujarat player.
Yeah. Because why I'm saying is in the case of Rohit and Virat, this format mixing never happened. Because before they became good in the IPL, they were anyway great in international cricket.
But Sky has not played Test cricket. No.
Only one. But why did he? But again, the background has to be important. Now, why did he come in? Because Iyer got injured, and he played like as if his place was at stake because he played 2 bad shots.
That's fine.
And Iyer slotted back in.
Yeah.
You are not going to look at Surya Kumar Yadav, the Test player, just as of now. If Shreyas Iyer or KL Rahul have a bad time, then and only then you'll be falling back on Surya.
I think it'll be like a big disservice to Indian cricket if a talented player like Sky cannot be played. For all you know, baseball is so much in fashion. He'd play baseball like nobody's business here, and you'd be like, wow, this was the one thing that was missing in Indian Test.
Okay,
who knows?
But let me ask
we
you
haven't
this.
tried it.
Let me ask you
anyway,
this.
whatever we are saying
Anyway,
is all conjecture.
Would you have Rishabh Pant and Surya Kumar Yadav in the same
Rishabh
team?
Pant is a good
No,
thing.
but
He
I'm
was
asking.
playing before basketball.
But that's what I'm saying. If you continued with him being a white
No,
ball
I'm
player,
saying-
because remember he also
Yes.
came as a. But see what he did. He didn't Test cricket.
And also, Rishabh Pant is great at tests, but the other formats still they're playing him in every format.
But
no?
again, in Test cricket, why did he get that? You remember the 16-17 run?
So that's what I'm saying, na?
Fastest triple.
Yeah.
He wasn't a great white ball player. He was a great red ball player.
Exactly what I'm saying. But you still have him in the white ball
Are you
squad.
okay having a Surya Kumar and a Rishabh Pant?
Why not? Yeah.
Why not?
5 and 6.
Full England team wants baseball from number 1 to number 8. We can't have 2. I am saying if it fails, so be it. I am saying he's such a rare and precious batsman right now in world cricket. I want to see that magic in Test. Okay, maybe it doesn't work. Nobody knows it cannot. But imagine how you're going to regret if it's what do they say that trying and failing is another thing. But imagine never even trying. Never even getting to see.
I'm not saying I'm averse to the idea of having Surya Kumar Yadav play Test cricket, but not at the moment.
At the moment is the time
See,
you don't know who to go
He's
to.
blazing hot right now.
Yeah.
Again,
Exactly.
see, you're going to have the same situation coming up with Yashasvi Jaiswal. What are you going to do in that situation?
I am saying bring Yashasvi into T20. We discussed yesterday. Let's see if he does well in T20 slowly and gradually. Yeah, he's a young kid. The future belongs to him.
Yeah.
Sky, is not that young. Few years of this
Limited
maybe
time.
golden period you might have. Don't you want to use it? It's the goose that's giving the golden egg. Use it now.
Maybe the thing that works against Sky is these only going to play 2 tests. India are only going to play 2 tests from June to November. That is against the West Indies.
So play him there.
Maybe, but again, if Shreyas Iyer is fit, he will have to come back in. If KL Rahul is fit, he'll have to come back in. I would say, if KL and Shreyas don't do well, then fall back on Surya.
Acha, okay. Now selectors, it's a stalemate in Test selection, 2 versus 2. We're going to ODI selection.
Yeah.
No poll for this?
I'm starting with the selector from the south.
No for even
Are
ODI. No for even ODI. Because of his struggles that he's had, and I think he's been given a fair amount of rope in ODI cricket. Shreyas Iyer hasn't done too badly in that period also. Yes, he had a lean patch, but why not? He came back, he's been consistent. I'm not looking at the Australia ODIs, that was one aberration. Everybody there failed, but KL Rahul's been doing well. In that same position where Surya Kumar Yadav will be. KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer, yet again, they are at top of the pecking order. Moment they are fine.
Okay, no for you?
No for me.
Okay, selector from the north.
Yes for me. Yes for
I'm
me.
giving him north.
You're central.
I'm central.
She's central.
Yeah.
I'll take west now.
West.
I'll
No
take any
east.
part.
In fact,
एक ही आवाज सुनाई देती है.
Bharat.
News.
Today only I played there.
Oh.
In the morning, I played the film randomly to watch. सिर्फ एक ही आवाज सुनी.
News.
What?
North, east, west, south, na?
हाँ.
News.
Oh, okay.
नहीं, but मुझे तो
India.
हाँ, selector from the north.
big yes for me.
Big yes for him. You want to explain why?
Yeah. I don't think it needs an explanation, but even then, I
तो
think.
ठीक है, yes, we will take yes. No explanation. Only a counter, guys. We will ask.
Yes.
Yes. So 3 you are outnumbered.
I'm out.
3, and I'll tell you why I'm saying yes. Yes, he's got a long rope, but with all proven performers, you give long rope. Na? You give Rishabh Pant long rope.
Yeah.
You give
KL
Rohit
Rahul.
Sharma long rope. You're giving Virat Kohli long rope when he was
You
going through
are-
a bad phase. Is Sky not that level now at the moment where he's playing?
Yeah.
Well, just to add to it, you're giving somebody like an Ajinkya Rahane a new lease of life because of what he's done in the past. Here we've seen Surya Kumar Yadav do it for a couple of seasons and even more now. And the kind of cricket is at a level that you are bound to make an exception for him, even if you want to call it an exception.
But again, let us not be too romanticized by Rahane's inclusion. When he last went to England, he averaged 18. Okay, so we are just taking this one-off chance.
Yes.
At the other hand, if you're looking at, say, giving a long rope to like Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, they didn't have a slump or a bad start at the very beginning. They had it in the middle, just about now in the fag end.
But sometimes other formats help you, na?
But no two
He actually
players.
mentioned Rishabh's test performances helped him get chances in T20s for a longest time. Wasn't doing well, but I supported it. I supported it because I saw him being a game changer in tests, sometimes in ODIs as well. And I wanted it. I wanted to see that because there was potential. Same here. He's a game changer.
The problem
he can single-handedly win you games.
He can.
We keep talking about the World Cup here. We keep talking about whenever historically where our top 3 fire we win. That's been our template from. And we was like, what will it be if we are 37 for 5? Who will win us a game there? Here's a guy, if you're 37 for 5, can win you on a given day. Can win you.
Yeah.
Yes, he's not done it in
The
ODI.
only chance he got, he didn't get it.
But I still want to try.
Yeah. And the problem with Pant, we had a massive debate in 2022. Oh, but his white ball numbers are not that great. Only 1 century in ODIs, but in T20s he's been woeful. Let us admit that.
But he got the long rope. No?
He got a very
So
long
why not
rope.
with Sky?
With Sky again, there are other players who've had.
But there were
far
other
shorter
players that
ropes.
time also. Yeah.
Again, what he's doing right now, you
That's
know,
why we didn't win.
But Sky,
What-
the thing
Because
is,
the South, you are not-
whatever he is
We
doing.
didn't win the T20 World Cup giving long ropes. We gave long ropes to wrong players.
But even then, Surya was
Who
the
all?
savior
Tell
for
us.
you over there, no?
Who are the players we gave?
KL Rahul.
Okay.
KL Rahul.
Okay.
Rishabh Pant. Just for 2022, I'm saying. And these are the only 2 names that I can think about from the top of my head. Because you gave them a long rope when the
Sky is
template
man
was
of the
not-
match.
Yes.
Will he give it to
Player of the
Rashid?
match. That will be interesting.
Huh?
That will be interesting. So,
He did not.
Surya Kumar Yadav is indeed the player of the match. As I
Yeah.
said, there is no right or wrong answer.
Yeah.
Whichever way you go with,
Is he going to be sharing it with Rashid?
that's exactly what she asked. Again, you're not listening. He's, Harshit is. Okay, in our
Jao
poll,
is really
in our
good.
poll today, we've reached about 250 votes, and Rashid still leading 55 to 45. Though the ones that were given the responsibility of picking the man of the match, they've gone with Surya Kumar Yadav. So kudos to Harshit, who had said, knowing the way that they will pick the man of the match, it will be Surya Kumar Yadav.
Sky.
But if he was to pick, he went with Rashid.
Yes.
I am part of the mass opinion,
Aam
yeah.
janta na, so
Exactly.
He's the system. He's
He
part
is
of
the
the
system,
system.
yeah.
He's talking like the part of the system.
Yeah, of course. Desh ki
Yeah.
awaaz.
We're outside the system. We did a debate about Surya Kumar Yadav being in the tests and ODI
ODI.
team. In the 4 selectors, when we convened, we discussed test, it was 2v2, so it was a close call. We couldn't make a decision. And in ODI, it was 3 who said yes, he should be part of it. So selector from the south lost that. So he will be part of it if we were selectors. Whether the real selectors are listening and whether they do it or not, we don't know.